Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am sefian. Today we are playing a game called New Star Manager. It's another type of soccer game. It's kind of one of those little games that you can kind of find on your phone almost. It's got a little more than just, the standard stuff that you would find on a phone app or a phone soccer game. But at the same time, it's kind of in the same realm. So basically, you start out at a club, you're a brand new manager, you're trying to obviously rise in the ranks. Your team is probably low down in the table, and you got to rise all the way up to the, make the best team that you possibly can. So you do that by building a new stadium. I built some stands here to get more money. Where else? You can build training grounds so that obviously your players can get better. Fitness areas so your players can get stronger. Youth development. You have medical, you have scouting area, which I'm building up right now, and I'm kind of increasing from level 1 to level 2. And you get your store, which I'm also just building from scratch. There was nothing here originally. So as you can see, level 1, I've not been playing this very long. Assistant Manager, it's always worth checking out on which achievements you're completed, as there are rewards for each one. Apparently, I have not claimed any of these. So that's pretty interesting. I'm learning new things. So this is energy. Obviously, the more you play, the more tired your players get. You get little energy drinks that can boost them up again. So one gives me a prize, the others don't. Okay, this is just XP. Oh, there we go. Level up rewards available. Level 3. That's why I got cards. What do I get now? Ooh, I got a new player. Treatment -1. I don't know what that is, but more energy. So I will take you to all this. I really can't believe I didn't even get all this. So level 3 now. There you go. So let's look at the squad quickly. Obviously, it is not a great squad. Who's my level 45 player? Skingsley. He's going to go in for Bishop right now. Caldecott is kind of tired, so I might put him in at some point. And actually, a sits and pick, I could do that too. And you put in the worst players I can find. Not really sure why you're doing that. Well, you're putting Skingsley all the way out on the left. So, whatever. That sounds fine to me. I'm not too worried. I am doing a 4-4-2 simply because I'm still trying to learn the whole game. So you do have board targets like you would in FM. You can, basically the board wants me to earn 4 points in the next 5 games. I think that's pretty easy. Scout 1 potential target players. I gotta figure out how to do this. Because right now, my scouting department is still obviously upgrading. And upgrade to the level that I'm upgrading to will give me some, the ability to see some of the stats of each player. So I'm gonna have to do it after this match. Win 2 games in a row. I've already won 1. Let's see if it allows me to win 2. I don't know what will happen. So if I go to home, let's go to the scouting. You can see this means in 1 match turn, that will be finished. So that's that. League-wise, we are just starting out a brand new season. I have not done the transfers because I really don't have a lot of money. As you can see, money up here is 10,501. Not a lot to get a good player. And then you've also got to do the contract on top of that. You can also see, if you're not recognizing any of these names, this is the US. So you can see Washington, D.C., which is where I live, Orlando, New York City FC, Chicago. I am New Star here in the States. There's no relegation, no promotion here. And it actually warns you, oh, you're going to the States? Well, you realize that there's no promotion or relegation. So apparently in the European leagues there is. Staff-wise, we have a couple of staff members, skills coach, fitness coach, and we just bought a scout a little while ago. I can browse all these different players, or all these different, coaches, and pick them up, but I cannot do them unless I have the medical unit. Unless I purchase that area, that building for the first time. Then I can go out and get a new staff member. Club-wise, they really couldn't give a rat's ass about me right now. So fans are unhappy with me. Ticket price is 2 stars. Store price is not owned. So press are uninterested. Sponsors are happy. I do have finally a new sponsor, which the fans were happy about, but apparently not overall. And the board are unsatisfied. So now let's get to the point of this entire game. The real point of this. The manager of Toronto FC declared that his wife knows... I don't know what that was. So, whatever. So we are playing Columbus. System pick, same thing. See, I wish he could play like the central midfield. That would be very helpful. This guy's got no future at the club. Same with these two. Caldecott is tired, so I'll leave it the way it is now. But the main reason that this game is something different than just a standard managerial game, and this is actually pretty cool, the way they do this would be a good way to do an FM kind of After Effects setup. So they're doing a 3-4-2, okay, or whatever you want to call it. But here's the setup of this game. So basically, they play automatically in the background, and no sound except the rain. That's interesting. But you then control the players on certain plays. You can kick it back and forth. I'm going to pass it up to probably that guy, who is way too far out. I can then either kick it into someone, or I can dribble it in. I'm going to pass it to him, dribble out for a little, and then what am I going to do? I'm going to shoot it. Boom. And, off the freaking post. So I'm going to retry that. You have one retry per game, so it's really early. I probably shouldn't have retried it right then. I'm going to try a little bit better of a kick to my left winger. Where am I going to go? Where do I go? I'm going to go back here. Pass it up to that dude. Can I pass it in? Oh. The moment you go out of this little circle, he starts running. And unfortunately, that screwed me up because I had a perfect opportunity. I'm just passing it around right now because who am I going to pass it to? I'm going to pass it to him. But I mean, there's no plays. Go pass it into him, and it's already tackled. Now you can play defense a little. Continue. Yeah, that was useless. That was absolutely useless. So that is how you basically play the game. That is how you do breakaways. That's how you get everything. These guys are already tired. That kind of sucks. But so it just sims through most of the game. And then it finds, a free kick or a good setup, or now halftime. I can change my tactics up. I can change the work rate. I can change the balance. I'm going to throw a little bit more work rate on. That means these guys are going to get more tired, but they can suck it up for a little while. Okay, so we've won the ball. So I'm going to run up the field a little bit. Okay, I'm going to pass it up here. No, that was too hard. Come on, get the... is he offsides? He's offsides, isn't he? Okay, I'm going to pass it back. And then shoot it. Come on, boom. Goal! From 11 yards. You can do a full replay of the whole play that you just did. So Henry brings it up the field on the right side. Great pass, sort of. But this dude has a nice pass to an open net, and into the back of the net it goes. So we lead 1-0, finally. Okay, another play. So we're going to pass it all the way up, through past to Coburn or whatever. I'm going to... free kick. Pass it all the way into dude. I'm just going to shoot it. What the hell? And I'm going to shoot it right there. Oh, freaking hell. I hit the bar so many damn times. It's so annoying. What am I supposed to do here? So, pass it to dude number 1. Pass it to dude number 2. Dude number 3. And then... shoot, score, 2-0 over Columbus. I have to say, the game is fun. It's not a game that I can play like FM. Okay. Really comfortable boss with arresting players. Yeah, now I'm going to pause and do test some tactics. Okay, so I need someone in the midfield. And I probably need a defense, but I got none left. So, D or DL, who wants it? Shilton looks a little shifty, so I'm going to give it to Evans. Clean cut boy. An MC, anyone else? I can give it to him, even though he's not really in that position. So substitutes remaining 4. Oh, maybe that's subs on the bench. So yes, I want to keep those. Gonna make the changes, and then it's back to the game. Ooh, 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 ooh. So the games actually, they go fairly quickly. And like I said, it is a game, this entire thing, this New Star Manager is a game where, oh, that's our first goal against I've ever conceded, I have to say. But this is a game that you can really play just in very little time. You don't see, and one of the things is I'm having trouble picking up these players. So we'll put a new forward in. Are you serious? What the hell's going on, people? So do we get one more chance? See, we get one more chance. And we're going to run it. Come on. Can we run it up? I am going to pass it up to dude number 1, who's going to do a through ball to dude number 2. And then I'm just going to shoot it right there. That's what I'm talking about. So 3-2, that's got to be the end. That's got to be the absolute end right there. Thank God. Score a last minute winner. You probably don't see that. Oh, you saw that right there. There's 2 different achievement windows that I just saw. So Evans was uncomfortable playing out of position. I'm sorry, dude. We don't have a really central midfield player that could go in. Corcoran did a stunning performance. Our forwards showed good accuracy in front of goal. Except for I hit the bar, what, twice? So I'm unhappy. You know, that goes up by 1. Whatever. Shareholders -1, so -18 coins. I don't get that. But we got some new cards. Yay. Alright, Gov. Alright, Gov. We've just finished our new club store. That should generate some extra revenue for you. So the lads tell me you could adjust the merchandise pricing via the club screen, but I wouldn't know about that. Alright, Gov. Really? You're going to do it twice? Your scouts office has been upgraded. The lads have done a lovely job. Anyway, it's all ready for you to use now. Okay, so if we go to the scouting building, there we go. New star. So currently level 2, we can view skills of any player in the league. So if you look at some of these players, I'm just going to pick a goalkeeper. So now we can see handling, reflexes, agility, pace, strength. We couldn't see that before. I don't know how to actually scout. So that's just bookmarking something. Actions, add to shortlist, buy player. I don't want to buy the player because I have no money. And then you've got to do the contract. However, I got to figure out how to actually scout a player. So if we take a look quickly at the midfield players, I mean, we have no money because I've spent it all on actually upgrading stuff. So, but since there's no relegation, no promotion, we don't really have to worry too much about where in the league we're going to end up for this season. So that's not really what I'm concerned about. Transfer window closes in 10 matches. Scouted though, I don't know how to scout a player. Got to figure that out. Let us take a look at the store. Yay, we finally have a club store. All of this is going to generate more income. Just like having more stands, you know, building up your stadium is going to give more tickets, which will obviously boost the income. And then open a finance department and unlock short-term sponsorships. Is that really, that's our building? That's what took you an entire match or 2 to build? Oh, that's just sad. So, well, that'll give us some added income, but that is the game. There's really not a whole lot to it. League-wise, was that not a... That was a fixture, Columbus fixture, round 1. Was that another friendly? Why are you not showing me the friendlies? I don't understand that. So round 1 against KC. So friendly. Oh, now I see. This didn't show before. This was saying that it was the USA 1 match. I don't know what the hell is going in. So we're going to play a friendly against New England. But for right now, I think you've seen enough of the game. Like I said, it's a fun game. It's not a game that I can sit here and play hours upon hours like Football Manager. It's not really all that in-depth. You can see the squad right here. Formation, I can change up squad data. You know, you can see who's not happy. What little bitches do we have on our team? Myers, yeah, you're 26. Rated 26, that is. So, 46 matches. Contracts are in matches, not years or anything like that, or seasons. So, but overall, I got some more stuff. Level 3, one of my level up rewards. 3 cards. Tackling, energy, and physio. So I can apply those to some fitness and all that training. But that's the game. Let's go back. Let's go home. And that is New Star Manager. A fun little game. Definitely would be playing this here on out when I like if I've got nothing else to do, and I just want to play a football game, but I don't want to really play a football managerial type game, like Football Manager basically. I'll just boot this up, play a match or two. It is fun to be able to control the players. And make sure, leave me comments down below. What do you guys think of this versus Football Manager or other types of games, especially some of the Android or iOS games that you see out there, some soccer manager type games. This is kind of a little more in depth than I found on some of the basic ones that I found on the phones and the tablets, but definitely nowhere near Football Manager level of this. So, but anyway, that's it for me. Thank you as always for watching. I am sefian.FM. Take care and enjoy.